spring to me has been good, man. You know, just coming out, got a good amount of explosive runs, working on my pass protection, catching the ball in the backfield. I mean, just always refining my game and just continue to do what to do with that. And then for the spring game, to go out there and have fun, play like a real game, dominate, and do my thing.
Now that it's your second year here, I'm curious, what have you seen from Caleb in terms of, it seems like a lot of guys, obviously it's very easy to gravitate toward him, to get along with him all. He has that leadership quality. What have you seen from him this year, maybe that he's built on to get to another level, not just on the field, but also kind of off the field?
I think what's been really interesting for him is just kind of taking Malachi under his wing and just kind of just, teaching him the offense and teaching him the role and everything like that. So, I mean, kind of taking that huge leadership role. I mean, we already viewed him as a leader anyway. Obviously, he speaks up and everything like that. But to see him, take him under the wing and teach him and everything like that was definitely a great sight to see.
What was your reaction to the hiring of Cliff Kingsbury?
Oh, it was crazy. I was talking to my dad, actually, and I was like, yeah, I don't think it's real. I think it's just some, I thought it was just some, boof, random news story that just surfaced. But, no, yeah, I mean, it's a great addition, obviously. I mean, can't go wrong with the head coach in the NFL. So, I mean, it would be really interesting to see him. But I can't wait to meet him and everything like that. So, but no, it definitely shocked me for sure. I thought it was fake, for real.
What sort of growth have you seen from the two freshmen from the start of spring camp to going to the last week of camp?
They're two really good players. I mean, with Quinn, very explosive. Throughout this the entire thing, just seeing him practice and everything like that. He gets a lot of good runs and he does what he's supposed to do. And then with Amarion, really good at pass protection, especially. I mean, he was better than me in pass protection when I was a freshman, for sure. So, I mean, seeing him, grow in that aspect, and then obviously he's a super strong runner. So, both of them are definitely continuing to grow and everything like that.
What makes Amarion such a good pass blocker so early? Is it just because he's big?
He's patient, and then he's really strong. But his patience is what is key with everything he does. So.
You touched on the spring game a little bit, but how
excited are you to play in front of fans again?
Oh, super excited. I mean, it's always great to go into the Coliseum, play against those great, play while they're watching with those great fans. For sure.
Has there been any trash talk early with the defense so far?
I mean, that's every day. That never stops. That's from the time that we leave here to the time we wake up for lift to the time we go back to practice. I mean, it's every day. So, but that's just a natural thing that we do.
Who's the biggest talker?
Who's the biggest talker on defense? Latrell McClutchan, by far. By far.
What do you remember about the experience playing the spring game last year?
I was super fun last year. Had a little touchdown, did my little dance, you know what I'm saying? So, but no, yeah, it was cool. It was definitely cool last year, getting out there, getting the Coliseum. I mean, it's a unique experience. You don't get to really play there. When I was at the other place, I only played there one or two times, but to continue to play there every single time and, every game, every home game, it's obviously a great experience that I would definitely cherish.
There's a lot of new guys up front this year, guys last year. Just where have you kind of seen their chemistry grow as spring came?
I was definitely growing. I mean, it's got to get into a point now where they're not really thinking themselves through. They're kind of just playing. And I mean, that just takes time, you know what I'm saying? You're coming from a different school, trying to learn new offense and everything like that. But I mean, each day you can definitely see growth for sure. And they're continuing to do a lot better.
He doesn't get a lot of love, but what does Matt Colombo bring to you guys in that running back?
Oh, man, Matt, super cool, funny. It's just to do it all. Whatever you need him to do, everything like that, he's going to do it. So, for sure.
That's right.
Thank you.